I'm leaving soon. I'm leaving tomorrow, and it's been so many things came up during this day. Exactly what you were referring to, and I am so grateful that I was here to be able to just feel the support, the energy field here, and I thought that before leaving, originally I wanted to have one wish. The way it first came in words. I wanted to leave at your feet everything that distracted me or troubled me. But I realize, actually, this is not what I truly want. Is to leave at your feet the one in me that can be troubled and distracted.
Yes. You caught him. Don't just pray to be free from the circumstance, situations and stuff that to trouble you. Then seek to be free from the one who is always being troubled. Because if you don't, and you try only to change situation, get rid of the trouble, you for maybe all your life going to have trouble. And that trouble tree is going to keep producing more and more fruit. You have to top him at the root. How to do that now? How to do that? You say, I want to leave it at your feet. What it mean? Means if you really mean that, you leave it, then you don't touch it. Then if he comes back and he's coming to you, you say, why are you coming back? I left you with Mooji. It's his trouble. I don't care about you. And you have to go about your way. But who can do that? You leave it at my feet and then 2 o'clock in the morning, Guruji, can I have it back for a minute? I said, no. Be done with it then. Otherwise we say things, we don't mean them. Suppose you pray to God, you ask God, please help me to, I'm leaving all of this at your feet. What is the meaning of this prayer if then when these things come back you are fighting? No, you say, no, I've finished with it, I've offered it. There's a power in that. It means that I am not going to get, again, emotionally or psychologically involved with that. But he's still coming. And then, wait a second, then you say, well, I have to leave the one who is coming for also. I tell you what I mean. Actually, some years ago, I was in Tiruvannamalai. We've been having a retreat for quite some time, or the season, I think it was, like it's been going on for some time. And I had the last week, but I had a sore foot. It was caused by ingrown toenail on my big toe. And this, the nail grow like this, no? And it's actually caused a lot of pain. And I went to the doctor and then he says, oh, you must go to one hospital in Chennai to take the nail out. You must go to take the nail out. And then he says, then you have to, after that you must keep quiet and look after the foot, I said, but I can't go right now because I have another 4 or 5 satsangs to do. He said, no, you must go straight away because it is infected and it's getting black. My toe is getting black actually. But I didn't want to finish satsang like that. I said, just 5 days more before the end of season, maybe I sacrificed the toe. I didn't want to go like that. So then this week, also on top of this, I was in the habit of going production, not totally, I was walking a bit around the mountain to one place I'd walk from where I am from Ramanashram near to one place, Kanapa temple. I'd go there in the morning. And then, so the toe is hurting, and then I go out. Then every time I stop, maybe to just sit down, sometimes some people meet me, I saw all flies around my foot. Because they know where to go, they come. And they're there, and I'm trying to shake them off, and they go off, they come back like this. So the next day I put a lot of tea tree oil on my foot. Tea tree oil, it's very strong smell. I'm told that flies, they don't like it. Then I bandage the foot and everything. I go out, then they start to come around my knee, they're looking, they know something is around here somehow. And it took them maybe 5 minutes, they find it and they still keep coming there. Next day I go out, I put on tea tree oil, bandage and socks. They still come. They didn't stop coming until I went to the one hospital and they took the nail out. That was after I finished that song, then I was fine. And by grace, it was okay, it was finished. After this, no more flies. You get my point? You have to yeah. It's not most elegant example, but it is true. And you have, what is it that keeps calling the flies? So he caught it, you see. What's the point, you see, of bandage and tea tree oil, citronella oil, lavender oil, plaster, furry socks? None of them is going to work. I have to either heal this toe or take him off. So ego is that toe. Or let's say the toenail. Ego is the toenail. So how then to take this one out? So either I couldn't take it out myself, no? I went to see a doctor. What do you have to do? You say, please help me, I want to leave this at your feet. At your feet. Then you have to really leave it. Or you follow the inquiry that I give, which is very, very powerful thing. And everybody, including those who are of a devotional temperament, they can also do self-inquiry also. It's very powerful. It takes you all the way. It takes you all the way. It takes you completely beyond the field of images. Because even if you left this body and you went to heaven, heaven is also images for most people. There are only very few people for whom heaven is not an image. Because we are attached to the body is attached to other bodies, trees and rivers and sky and so on. We are attached to them because you're attached to the body. This body wants bodily pleasure. Then you get a heavenly body, you want heavenly pleasure. Who is the one who can go beyond all these forms? You can find them even while you have form. But you have to discover the formless which is inside the form, which is the truth of you. When you do this, then I can say, let's see if we can go beyond heaven even.